What's going on, guys? It's me, Dreamliner Fan 2016 here, and today we have the NG Models August 2022 releases. Really excited to dive into these releases, and I'm hoping for a good release set because we got like so many models that are in stock for NG models for this month. So I'm really excited for these models. I'm kind of like a little bit confident on my release predictions. One of the predictions here, let me go over the predictions real quick. So one of my predictions for the 737-600 is a 2 Air Europa 737-600s. One of them is going to be in the normal livery and the other would be in a special livery. I don't know which one, but we have to see. But I think it's the pepecar.com livery. That's what I put in for the release set. So I hope that's in. For the 737-700s, I'm hoping these can be Alaskas. They can be something else, but I'm kind of like doubting it could be some Alaska 737-700s. One in the passenger variant and one in the BDSF configured aircraft. Next up, we do have... I'm gonna like kind of go over these real fast. I'm not gonna go through everything, but we do have some Ryanair Skymarks. We have Lion Air, some 757s. Would be interesting for a Asia Pacific 757 or a Trump 757. And yeah, we got some Lufthansa cargos that might be in this release set. It might be in this release set. There's also a CMA CGM Air Cargo 777F. That registration is kind of like hard to figure out, but I did find one. For the 787-10s, I'm doubting this can be a re-release Evo Blue 787-10. We might also get like the first A319neo model for NG, and for the A220s, they're pretty much Aeroflots. For the A321s, I'm hoping for this release set, I'm hoping the Airbus A321 is flagship Valor because it has November 16, so this should be November 167 Alpha November. So I'm hoping that is flagship Valor, and I'm pretty much gonna buy that once it's in the release set. Next up, we do have like a Hainan Airlines A330-300 or an A330-200. And for like the A350s, I think they're all Finairs. So that's what I'm pretty much excited about for this release set. I think this release set would be a killer release. I think it'll be a good release set, I think. Let's just see. So, as you can see here, these are the July releases. So here's what we got for the July releases so far. So everything says coming soon. So no models have been shipped yet. No models from the July releases have been shipped yet. Nothing from Condor or British Airways or Delta or Nav Canada. And as you can see here, we got like some new models right here. We got the AC-10, AC-18 and AC-51,000. Would be pretty nice. This would be pretty nice for NG to release. Surprisingly, the Southwest, especially the Southwest split scimitars in the Heart livery, hasn't been sold out yet. I know it's like a high demand model for many collectors, but I'm quite surprised that this hasn't even sold out yet. But yeah, looking forward to buying that one soon. And yeah, so that being said, let's scroll down all the way to the August releases, and there we go. So August releases for NG models. What do we have in stock for them? Really excited to see what NG models has in stock for this month, and I hope this is going to be a great release set. So without further ado, let's go into the NG models August 2022 releases. So of course we're going to be starting off with our 737-600 section. And let's see what we got for NG models for the 737-600s for this month. So we start off with, Air Europa 737-600 registered Echo Charlie India November Golf, which is the exact registration I predicted. So that's an aircraft I did predict it and got correct. So here it is right there, looking pretty nice in its full livery. Yeah, so price for this one is $46.99, of course, with all their 737s. And we should have like a special livery as well, so there it is. And it's Pepcar. It's kind of like a hard name to say, but we got the Pepcar livery, another livery that I also predicted that I got correct. Registration is Echo Charlie India November Delta. So here it is. And And of course, same price as for that Air Europa, the regular livery. So for you retro collectors, this is a pretty cool model to have. So pretty nice. So next up, we should be on our 737-700s, and we should have, yes, I knew it. We have the Alaska 737-700, and here it is right here, and this is November 318 Alpha Sierra. Yep, it's November. Oh, it's November 618 Alpha Sierra. So here's the 737-700 right there. I may consider getting this model since like the 737-700s have been flying to Sacramento ever since throughout the summer, but I'm not sure they're going to be swapping for like the 737-800. But I'm looking forward to getting this model as well. So pretty exciting for you Alaskan collectors. So that's one model I may consider getting. And yeah, so really excited for that. And I think we should have like a BDSF converted freighter, I think. Yes, indeed. We do have the Alaska 737-700 BDSF. And this is not the exact registration I saw, but this is November 625 Alpha Sierra. I saw November 627 Alpha Sierra, which is the Gemini Jets version. Let me rephrase that. I do have the Gemini Jets version of this model right here, but it's November 627 Alpha Sierra is what Gemini Jets did. The registration for this one is November 625 Alpha Sierra. So yeah, there it is. I may consider getting this model. I may consider keeping the Gemini Jets one, but if it would have been November 627 Alpha Sierra for NG, then I would consider replacing that. But I'm going to be getting this model as well. I think NG's 737-700, their version of it is good, but I think NG is going to be a lot more better. And I'm pretty excited to get this model right there. So, pretty excited. Of course, same price as for all the 737s. Now we should move on to like the 737-800, and I'm hoping there's like a Ryanair one. I would have to think about the Ryanair one. And is there a Ryanair? Ooh, no, actually, this is actually the 737-800 in the Norwegian Airlines livery with Freddie Mercury on the tail. So similar to what the 787 had, we also have Freddie Mercury on a Boeing 737, the lead singer of Queen. So there she is right there. I doubt it's going to be Ryanair, but I guess Norwegian takes the spot for now. So yeah, there it is. Next up, we should have some Skymark Airlines, I think. Yeah, we do have Skymark 737-800, and this is the livery that I got correct. This is in the Pokemon livery. This is kind of like a different Pokemon, not like the all-yellow Pikachu livery they did last year, but we got some other Pokemons right here. So there's Pikachu right there. I'm not sure what this Pokemon is, that whale. And there's the Pokeball right there, Pikachu on the winglet. Yeah, pretty nice. And the registration of this Skymark's plane is Juliet Alpha 73NG. And I forgot to say the registration for the 737-800, but the registration is Echo India Foxtrot Victor X-Ray. And I think we should have like a normal livery Skymark 737-800. And yes, we do. This is November, November. Juliet Alpha 73 November Mike. So there it is right there. Really love the heart logo. I love the heart that's on the winglet. That's pretty nice. So yeah, just a regular livery. Nothing much. And yeah. So, now we should move on to the 737-900s, and I think this could be like a Lion Air one. And yes, it is Lion Air. Ooh, this is actually pretty cool because they have it in their Dreamliner colors, or in this case, the Boeing House. This is the Boeing House colors, is what I meant to say. So, here it is right there. And for you Indonesian collectors, this is a great model to have. So, looking pretty nice there. Wow, I really love this livery. Registration of that aircraft is Papa Kilo Lima Foxtrot Golf. And I'm not sure if we're also going to be having like a 737-900ER by Lion Air, but in a regular livery. And if not, then we might be moving on to 757. So let's see what the second one is. Let's see what the next one is. And we should have... Oh yes! Yes! Oh yes, so I got this prediction correct. Well, one of the predictions correct, but we do have we do have an Asia Pacific Airlines 757-200. So yeah, that's one prediction I got right. And of course, this is in this older color. This is in the older colors, not their newer colors. I seen Asia Pacific Airlines before when I was in Hawaii, but it didn't got like a great picture of it. It wasn't in my DSLR camera, but it was on my phone. But it's pretty nice to see that airline in Hawaii. They don't commonly fly in like the continental U.S. They mainly fly to like mainly Asia and Hawaii most of the time. So the registration of this aircraft is November 757 Quebec Mike, which is actually the registration I did got correct, except they did like an older livery style. The livery is old compared to like its current one. So yeah, there is that. I think that's supposed to say original colors, so that's in the older livery. So yeah. So most of it, oh, this is $48.99 for the 737-800, probably because it's in a special livery. So yeah, there is that. That's 757-200. Air Asia. I'm thinking of Air Asia sometimes, but it's Asia Pacific Airlines. But yeah, there's that. Next up, we should have our Boeing 777s, and the first ones are gonna be from Lufthansa Cargo. So let's see if I'm right. And yes, we do. We have a Lufthansa Cargo 777F. I think this is in their current livery, or it's in their older. Yep, it's in their current livery. So there it is right there. Now, Gemini Jets also did this for their August 2022 releases, or July/August. So NG Monster is pretty much competing with Gemini Jets again on who has a better 777 mold. But of course, they have the Jason Wings, and NG has a better 777 mold. I think both of them are going to be good. So I would love to get this, but I haven't seen Lufthansa Cargo fly under. They haven't flown to San Francisco. But for you German collectors or any American collectors who have Lufthansa Cargo fly in their airports, this is a good model to have. So the price for this one is Delta Alpha Lima Foxtrot, and the price for this one is $59.99. And we should also have like some more 777Fs from Lufthansa Cargo, and here's the second one right here. So this is with the flying 100% CO2 neutral sticker. So this is the livery right here. Flying with sustainable aviation fuel, powered by DB. I don't know what that says. And the registration of this aircraft is Delta Alpha Lima Foxtrot Golf. And this is the same price as that one. So that's pretty nice. That's a pretty nice model to have in your collection. So pretty exciting. And we also have another Lufthansa Cargo. So they're all full of special liveries right here. So we got like what is this? Cargo Human Care sticker. And this is another livery I also predicted, and I assume I did got that right. So we got that, because this is a recently revealed livery for Lufthansa Cargo, I think. Not sure if it came out a few months ago or so, but here it is right there. Registration of that aircraft is Delta Alpha Lima Foxtrot India. So yeah, there is that for you. And let's move on to our 787-10, which I'm assuming this could be a re-released United 787-10 in the Evil Blue livery. So let's take a look at that, and oh, actually no, hang on, I forgot about this. So yeah, I got this aircraft right, of course, but we do have a CMA CGM Air Cargo 777F, and here it is right here. So pretty nice aircraft, and yeah, and I did see one actually having its delivery flight when I was passing by Everett Painfield. So that was something I wasn't expecting. I didn't get like an actual picture of it because I was in my car, but I did got a video of it on Instagram showing like, oh, this is a CMA CGM Air Cargo 777F that's being delivered. So that's pretty nice. So I get to see this aircraft like a couple times when I was in Painfield. So that's pretty nice. I also see one parked all the way in the remote stand at Painfield as well while I was finding out the sky deck. So that's pretty nice. So the registration of this aircraft is Foxtrot Hotel Mike Romeo Bravo. The Fox Hotel registration kind of threw me off guard, which I don't know if there was any other 777s, like French 777s that have this registration, but I found out on some people that, oh, the Foxtrot Hotel is a CMA CGM, and there it is. So yeah, there's that. And I think we should move on to our Evil Blue 787-10 from United re-release. And yes, this is the Evil Blue livery 787-10 this is the re-release United Airlines Boeing 787-10 in the Evil Blue livery. It's been a while since NG did like a 787-10 model. Like, it's been a while. Yeah, it was a long time. So I do have this aircraft right here by NG Models, but this is November 12010, the first 787-10 that United painted in its Evil Blue livery. So I do have that model. I may not consider getting this model because I already have one, but for those who missed out on the previous release of the 787-10, this one's for you. So really excited for you guys to collect that. And this aircraft registration is November 13013, and the price is $57.99. So yeah, that's all the Boeings right there, and we should move on to Airbuses. I'm hoping these Airbuses are pretty good. Really excited to get one of these models. So without being said, let's move on to some Airbuses, and we're going to start off with the A319 with a China Southern A319neo, which is actually the first ever China-built A319neo, or in this case, the launch customer of the A319neo. So the A319neo is pretty rare now. It's pretty rare flying. You can only find those in China, but we can expect more A319neos to fly soon. But for now, China Southern is the launch customer of the A319neos. So registration on that aircraft is Bravo 329 Yankee. I was gonna predict Bravo 328 Alpha, but yeah, I think this is the first registration of this aircraft. I think this is the first A319neo in China Southern's fleet. That's what I'm thinking. The price is $46.99. Alright, so now we're gonna move on to, I think this would be the second China Southern airline plane, and that is the regular A319 Bravo 6205. And this is equipped with V250 engine without the SkyTeam logo. Very interesting. Now, are these like IA? Like, these are not IAE engines. These are V2500 engines. So these are not the IAE. These are not the IAE engines that you commonly see on A319s. But yeah, so there's that model for you. So quite surprised on how they would do that. I thought there were going to be some IAE engine. I thought China Southern operates some IAE. They might operate some IAE engines on their A319s, but we had this engine configuration. So yeah, so that's that. Now we move on to our A320s, which are going to be all Aeroflots. So we should move on to our first Aeroflot right here. This is an A320neo, Victor Papa Bravo Sierra November. Now this is the registration before Russia re-registered their A320s and all their aircraft, Western aircraft, basically to their Russian registrations with the Romeo Alpha registration. So here's that model for you. And yeah, so the price is $46.99, and it's pretty much the same thing for all their Airbus aircraft. Now we should move on to our A320 with the Romeo Alpha registration. So there should be a Romeo Alpha, and yep, that's the Romeo Alpha registration. They're all A320neos. So yeah, this is now the Romeo Alpha registration. The registration of that aircraft is Romeo Alpha 73733. So yeah, pretty much the same aircraft, but now the registration is pretty much different. Alrighty guys, now for the AC-21. And if it's flagship Valor, I am so dead gonna buy that model. So please, let it be flagship Valor. Flagship Valor, please. Yes! Flagship Valor, yes! Yes! So we have the American Airlines Airbus A321 in the flagship Valor livery. Yes! Finally, we have a 1/400 flagship Valor. And NG models, they're pretty nice though. They decided to release it. Wow, look at that livery. Man, really awesome. And yes, I did see flagship Valor landing at Sacramento, and that was like a couple weeks back, but my god, like the photo, the lighting, wow, that was just amazing. And once again, I'm just so happy to see flagship Valor. So wow, pretty nice. Registration of that aircraft is November 167 Alpha November. Oh boy, I am gonna be getting that model. I saw flagship Valor, so I'm gonna get this model. So finally, we have flagship Valor 1/400, and this is pretty exciting. So once again, I'm gonna get that. Alright, so now we move on to our AC30s. And let's see what we have for our AC30s. So first up we have a China Eastern AC30 300. And here it is right here, all white, nothing too special. It's an all white plane. And the registration of this aircraft is Bravo 300 Quebec. So yeah, there's that. Next up we should have another China Southern AC30, and I think this could be a special livery or just an AC30-200, but let's see. Yep, it has a special sticker in it, and this is another AC30-300, and this is in the Snickers livery. Look at that, Snickers. Yep, Snickers Pops, and not sure how to pronounce Snickers in Chinese, but these are the Snickers right here. Really like the design of this livery, I gotta say. Looks pretty nice. The registration of that aircraft is Bravo 6083, and yeah. So now we should move on to our A350s now, so we should expect some Finnair A350s. So let's see what we have. Yep, there's our Finnair A350 right here. The registration of that aircraft is Oscar Hotel Lima Whiskey Echo. And just give it a while, there she is. So there's the A350 right here. They mainly fly to like Miami or like Orlando, mainly in Florida. But I haven't seen like A350s flying to San Francisco or Seattle as of yet. I would actually love for NG Miles to do a Finnair A330 in the future. That would be pretty nice. And for somehow Finnair has stopped flying to San Francisco. Now, I don't know if this route is suspended or terminated, but I'm assuming it's suspended for like a while, so not sure when Finnair will be coming back. So hopefully soon though. It'll be nice to catch Finnair again. So that's that Finnair, and I think we should have like a special sticker on it, or a special livery, or maybe it's just a One World livery. I think the One World livery, since that's like a recent livery for a Finnair A350, so I think that could be a One World. Oh nope, it's ooh, I'm gonna botch this real bad. Mary Miko Kivet livery. Oh god, that I botched that real bad. And this is in this special livery right here. It looks pretty interesting, but there's that special livery right there. I thought it was gonna be the One World livery, but I think it's that special livery, but which is also nice. Yeah. Registration of that aircraft is Oscar Hotel Lima Whiskey Lima. And yeah. Price for both of these A350s are $57.99, and the price for these A330s are $55.99. So yeah, there's that. Pretty nice Finnair A350s. And yeah. And next up we should have is our TU-204 aircraft, which is an Air Koryo piece. It's an Air Koryo TU-204 100. And there it is for you. So Air Koryo, nothing too special. It's a North Korean airline, and North Korea doesn't have that much international destinations, so Air Koryo only operates in China. So I mean, I don't know how NG licensed Air Koryo, but yeah. Registration of that aircraft is Papa 633, and it says it's in their new livery, which I'm not sure if this is their newer livery, because I think they had this livery ever since they started operations, or maybe they changed the style of the flag. I'm kind of like not sure, but yeah, that's an Air Koryo aircraft right there, TU-204. And I think we should move on to, I think this next one is a 1200 model, so we should move on. Oh no, 1400, and it's an ARJ 21700 from Comac Express. And there she is right there. Looking pretty nice. Looking very pretty. Never heard about this airline, but yeah. I like the livery design, like I said. Registration of that aircraft is Bravo 3322. And the price is $46.99. Similar to the Air Koryo TU-204. Alright, and what's next? And we should have our 1200 model, and it is, oh no, there's some more. I'm not sure, I didn't check properly if there were going to be 1200 models, but I'm assuming they were not. But we have a Xeon Y20, and this is in the low vis livery, and I don't know what Air Force this aircraft is in, because I've never heard about like this symbol right here. But it belongs to some Air Force, which I'm not sure. Maybe somewhere in Asia, not sure. But the registration of this aircraft is 11157. And yeah, and I think we should have like a regular livery as well. Oh, nope, that's it. Guess that's it. So overall, this is a very nice release from NG Models for August, and we got some nice varieties. Of course, the Alaska 737-700 passenger variant and the Alaska 737-700 BDSF. Those are pretty nice. Flagship Valor is gonna be the model I'll be getting because my god, look at this livery. How can you say no to this livery? This is such an awesome livery. Wow. So my models I may consider getting is Flagship Valor and the Alaska 737-700s, both passenger and cargo variants. So really excited for these models. Of course, the United 787-10 I may not consider getting it, but for those of you who missed out on the first release, you can get this. I already talked about this, and it's really nice to see NG Models release their first A319 Neo. So there it is right there, and of course you got some Terraflots. So a very nice variety for European collectors to Asia collectors. And of course we got some few American collectors right here, Russia collectors, China, you name it. These are pretty nice. This is a pretty nice release set, and of course this is gonna be very interesting. Of course, since I want to opt for Flagship Valor. Oh boy, I'm really excited to get Flagship Valor. I think NG Models is gonna do a fantastic job on this aircraft, and I'm just beyond excited. To get that model, let's just say. So yeah, I guess that's it for this video. So if you haven't already, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and turn on that post notification bell so you won't miss a video like this anytime soon. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Anyways, good night.